Hey everybody, this is Brother Kev. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you have probably noticed that there is a concerted effort by the left to demonize all white people. They want the masses to believe that all white people are inherently born infected with the disease of racism. And anybody with an ounce of discernment can easily see this for what it is. But for those of you who may not be fully aware of what's going on, let me attempt to try to offer you a different perspective so that you don't fall into this propaganda trap that the left has laid out for you, because this has absolutely nothing to do with race. Now, whether you choose to believe this or not, we are in the midst of a spiritual battle. This is literally good versus evil. But you should also understand the only weapon that evil can use against you is deception. And slander is the primary method that people use when they're trying to deceive you for the purpose of controlling you and subjugating you. I mean, this goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden. This is why the left is always attempting to slander and attack President Trump's character, because the Democrat Party cannot run on the success of their policies. They have a colossal track record of monolithic failure of epic proportions. So they have to rely on deception and slander. I believe it was Socrates who said that when the debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. Now, you always have to remember, everything to the left is about power. Everything, 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 everything. Everything. Now, when you see the left engaging in zealous propaganda targeting a particular race, you have to add some historical context to it as well. See, when the left goes around claiming that all white people are inherently born to be racist, what they are actually doing is they are inadvertently admitting to and even providing more evidence that the two political parties never switch sides. See, because back in the days of slavery, Southern Baptist ministers in the Deep South would get up in the pulpit and preach, all black people are inherently born to be slaves. So you see, this is nothing new. Democrats are doing what Democrats have always done. Democrats are trying to create submissive slaves. This is the same demonic Democrat spirit from the past. It's just wearing a different face. See, if the left can reduce white people to the bottom of the food chain, then they can make weak-minded white people feel guilty, make them bow down and apologize and kiss their feet and give them money. And the left can use this to justify these random acts of violence that you see being committed against innocent white people today. These are the same propaganda tactics that Hitler used to justify random acts of violence against the Jews. And when you see black people targeting innocent white people and committing random acts of violence against them today, where do you think that spirit came from? Well, there was a time back in the Deep South when white, racist Southern Democrats would gather together in little mobs and little groups, and they would commit random acts of violence against innocent black people. It's the same spirit. Look, the bottom line is this. The left is trying to change your identity. They are trying to get you to believe that you were born to be something less than what God created you to be. They are trying to get you to see yourself the way they see you. Because if they can put this racist label on you, you're easier to control that way. And I've seen it happen. I've seen good people on the right who are so tired and so frustrated of being falsely accused of being a racist, they've said, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of being called a racist. I'm a racist now. If I see black people, I'm going to go the other way. I don't want nothing to do with black people. Well, you know what? Congratulations. You just fell right into the propaganda trap the left laid out for you. That is exactly what they want you to do. Listen, beloved, they're trying to turn us against each other. They're trying to divide us. It's the old divide and conquer strategy. But listen, you are who God says you are. You are created to be who God created you to be. Don't believe the propaganda. Don't believe the hype. That is bait.